Hey everyone, and welcome to post-surf yoga. The waves are cooking. We neglect our bodies. So this is a short flow that allows you to really take care of the parts that we use the most. The shoulders, the hips, the obliques, the ankles obviously, and everything in between. I hope you enjoy. Hello and welcome back. We're going to get started on child pose today. Widening the knees. Have your big toes to touch or as close as comfortable. Slowly drop your hips, forehead to the mat, and slowly allow your breath to naturally flow. See if you can move the palms a little bit forward, dropping the shoulders down. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale in through the nose. So to bring awareness to the hips, to the pelvis, to the belly button. Feel the chest being pressed against the thighs. Slowly exhale through the nose. As you inhale next, walk the palms a little bit forward. Press the elbows into the earth and slowly raise the palms, have them touch, and slowly bring them behind the head. See if you can bring the shoulders a little bit forward. Breathe here. Relax the neck, the jaw. And as we inhale next, start to rock the forehead side to side, our prefrontal cortex area. Breathe, feel the sides being a little bit elongated. One more breath in. As you exhale, slowly bring the palms down. Pull them under the shoulders. Slowly rise into a tabletop. As you come into a tabletop, make sure you're aligned. Have your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Take one round of breath here, just feeling the mat underneath you. Then as you inhale next, slowly drop your belly. Feel that belly stretch, send the tailbone to the sky gaze up. And as you exhale through the nose, slowly, one vertebrae at a time, dome the back, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, cow pose, dropping the belly, feeling that stretch. Exhale, slowly dome in the back. One more time, inhale, cow. Exhale, cats. As you inhale next, you're going to press that left palm and slowly send the right one to the sky. Slowly see if you can add a gentle twist to the spine. And as you exhale, thread the needle, right arm under the left, right ear to the mat, and slowly see if you can extend that left palm here and tuck that right rib under the left as you exhale. One more breath in. Slow exhale. Now you can either stay here or see if you can bring that left palm behind the back. Slowly open that left shoulder. Breathe. One more breath in. As you exhale, left palm under the left shoulder and slowly use it to rise, send the right palm to the sky. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cats. Moving to the other side, move the right palm a little bit closer to center, spread the fingers, press that right palm into the earth, inhale, left palm to the sky, open the left chest, look up. Exhale, slowly threading the needle, left entire shoulder into the earth, then left ear, right arm a little bit forward, breathe. And as you exhale, see if you can tuck that left rib under that right one. One more breath in. And as you exhale, if you like, optionally, you can take the right arm, slowly bring it behind the back, opening the right shoulder. One more breath in. Exhale, right palm under the right shoulder. Inhale, use it to press up, send the left palm as high as it goes. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. And here, see if you can bring the knees a little bit closer together. I'm gonna take some slow hip circles here, clockwise. Take your time here, tuck the pelvis up, inward, and backward. Breathe. Couple more here. One more breath in. Slow exhale. Now reverse that motion. Inhale up. Exhale back and down. Inhale forward and up. Exhale back and down. Couple more. Really feel the hip moving. Bring in blood flow, oxygen, all that good stuff. One more time here. Full motion. Nice. And now we gotta focus a little bit on our shoulders here, but at the same time, let us try to stimulate our thyroid, the most important gland of the whole body. You gotta see if you can keep the hips on top of the knees, and we'll slowly see if you can bring the chin as close to the earth as possible. It might take a second here, but just breathe. And at the same time, see if you can bring the shoulders as close to the earth. This one is called puppy pose. And slowly here, breathe. As soon as the chin touches the earth or a block, you can elevate a little bit, but breathe. Start to feel the shoulders opening up, the chest. And at the same time, see if you can move your chin a little bit forward, stretching the throat. Just a couple more breaths here. As you exhale next, even if you feel restricted, see if you can swallow a little bit. And stimulate that thyroid. One more inhale. And as you exhale, optionally, but see if you can lift the wrists and breathe, dropping the shoulders a little bit more down. Big inhale. Exhale, walk the palms back, come back into tabletop. Inhale, cow pose, feel the opener. Exhale, cats. Nice. Now as we inhale next, slowly. Downward facing dog could be used in so many things, but it's an amazing tool for recovery as well. So you see, you can spread your fingers, move them about 1 inch or 2 inches forward from the tabletop position, tuck your toes. And as you inhale, feel it. Slowly hover the knees and gently start to send the tailbone to the sky. And at first it's fine if the heels are going up a little bit higher than still, but directly start to bend one knee at a time. Really feeling the hamstrings, all the connections, dig deep, breathe. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. One more inhale. Slowly exhale. Now we're gonna take a big inhale. And as you exhale, we're gonna come into stillness here, just for 2 rounds of breath feeling. Inhale, look forward, and slowly hover that right foot. Bring the right knee close to the nose, and then slowly step it through. Nice. Once you do that, slowly drop the left knee. See if you can start to lean forward and back. Slowly see if you can take some little circles here. Reverse that motion. Breathe. Nice. Now slowly as we inhale, see if you can bend the left knee. You gotta come directly into what we call Firelog. So you want your left knee to be bent 90 degrees. And then you gotta take the right foot and slowly it's gonna look something like this. So I'm having 90 degree on my left knee, and then I'm gonna take my right foot, place it on top of that right knee, and see if I can slowly come in, elongate my spine, and see if my right knee will slowly drop. So sometimes you might be even here, and if that's the case, bring in the hands back, make it a little bit easier. Some people might be able to just directly drop their knees there. Different anatomies, different bodies, Lot at play here. One of the beauty of yoga is you don't want to compare. Just feel. The best thing to compare to is yourself yesterday or the last time you practiced. So same thing here. Big inhale, lift your sternum area, the middle of the chest. And as you exhale, see if you keep that spine straight. Lean a little bit forward. You might feel it in the hip flexors. But this is an amazing recovery tool, especially spending a lot of times sitting on our boards, popping up multiple times. And with time you might notice that right knee slowly starts to come a little bit closer to the earth. Don't force it, just allow, enjoy the journey. Two rounds of breath. One more breath in. Slow exhale. So same thing from here. We just gotta unravel, bring the right foot in, lean forward, come back into that low lunge. From that low lunge, we gotta tuck the left toes, lift that left knee. Make sure the right knee is bent 90 degrees. Press that left palm and slowly see if you can reach. Send the right palm to the sky. Feel. Breathe there. Big inhale. Exhale. Slowly plant the right palm. Frame the right foot. Send it back to downward facing dog. One round of breath here. We're gonna do the same thing with the left one. Slowly as you inhale, hover the left foot, bring the left knee close to the nose. And as you exhale, step it between the palms, drop the right knee, and slowly start to take some movements forward and back first, or just feel the hips. It might be a little bit tight. Parts of this could be also used for a warm-up before your session right on the beach. This is one of the best ones. I use it all the time. And now slowly some hip circles here. Reverse clockwise. Where you get to see a little bit the movement. Again, it doesn't have to look like how it's done here. The best way is to just feel, really feel in that reverse clockwise. Nice. And now from here, slowly I'm going to drop my right hip and bring my right knee this time forward. Bend it 90 degrees. And then slowly take my left foot, place it on top of it. And then same thing, you might notice a difference here. I already feel it in my left side a little bit tighter. And same thing, you can lean back for a little bit of a looser feel, but if you want it a little bit tight, big inhale. We only stay here for about 45 seconds to max a minute. And same thing here, see if you can keep the chest up, the spine straight. And allow the body to be felt. Again, for people with very flexible hips, the knee will be easily here. If you want it a little bit more advanced, the key at that point, you want to lean a little bit forward, but see if you can keep the spine straight. But again, making sure you're being kind to the body. If this is even too much, we lean back. It's completely up to you. It's your personal journey here. Two rounds of breath here, make them count. One more breath in. Slowly exhale calmly. Gently bring that left foot back. We're going to come back into that low lunge here. Slowly come back into it and then slowly tuck the right toes. We inhale, lift the right knee. Let that right palm right under the right shoulder. And as we inhale, we slowly twist to the left, lift that left palm, feel that twist in spine, breathe. One more breath in. Exhale, frame the left foot, send it to downward facing dog. Big inhale here. Slow exhale. Slowly drop the knees. And here we gotta come all the way into our bellies. your time here. Gonna come into a crocodile pose here. Let your chin onto the one palm on top of the other. Have your thumbs to touch. Elbows in front of you. Slowly lean your chin here. It's a great resting pose here. 5 rounds of breath. One more breath in. Slowly exhale. Slowly start to feel the shoulders. All that paddling, you gotta take the left arm, extend it by your side 90 degrees. Left cheek to the mat, and then your right palm under your right shoulder. Exhale everything out, melt. And as you inhale, slowly bend the right knee, lift the right foot, and you're gonna peel the right hip and slowly twist to your right. And really feel the inside of that left shoulder, the inside of the chest, and gentle spinal twists. About 3 rounds of breath. One more breath in. Slow exhale, release. I mean, here you can stay for even up to 90 seconds if you like. But slowly open, come back. From there, you gotta come into Sphinx pose. Lift in the torso. Oh, but you're not gonna stay here much because I'm gonna do this a lot on the board, but it's also really nice just to be aware of that good form. Lift in the chest. Squeeze in the glutes, press into the top of the feet, bring the shoulders back, the heart forward, soften the gaze. 3 rounds of breath. Big inhale through the nose. Slow exhale. I'll gently drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Big inhale there. As you exhale, take a slow half circle down. Bring your chin to your chest, and then slowly left ear to the left shoulder. Big inhale there. Exhale, slowly half circle, left ear, left shoulder. Big inhale there. Exhale one more time, half circle, slowly feeling that entire motion, right ear, right shoulder. Big inhale there. Exhale, chin to chest. Big inhale there. Open mouth. Inhale, look straight forward. Press the right palm into the earth and slowly lift the right elbow. Breathe here, looking at the right shoulder and up. Exhale, drop the right elbow. Inhale, press that left palm. Slowly lift the left elbow, feel that extension. Inhale, look up to your left shoulder and up. Big inhale. As you exhale, this time right elbow, right cheek to the mat. We gotta extend that right arm 90 degrees. Left palm under the left shoulder. And as I'm at an inhale, slowly bend my left knee, melt the entire body. Exhale there. As I inhale, use that palm to press, slowly peel my left hip, and gently start to come in. Feeling that right shoulder open in here. Breathe. Two rounds of breath. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly reverse it. This time one palm on top of the other. Thumbs to touch. This time you gotta rest the forehead. 5 rounds of breath. One more breath in. Slow exhale. And then slowly get back into one side. Slowly you gotta come forward. We gotta come into Supine so we can continue our descent. Supine, you want the soles of the feet to touch, kind of like a diamond pose or butterfly. See if you can press the toes against each other, like the pinky toes against the pinky toes, and we'll slowly use the elbows to land. Allow the back of the head to land. See if you can cactus your arms here, palms facing up. Allow gravity to suck the knees down and breathe. Rounds of breath all through the nose. Notice that wave between the belly and the chest. Two more. One more breath in. As we exhale, we slowly start to drop the palms down, stretch, then grab at the thighs from the bottom, slowly close the knees, and bring the knees to the chest. Give yourself a gentle squeeze. Lift the forehead, squeeze, squeeze, slowly sway side to side. Big inhale through the nose. As you exhale, slowly rest the back of the head. Open the arms to the T. See if you can keep your knees about 90 degrees and gently drop them to your right as you gaze to your left. Allowing that left shoulder to stay on the mat. See if you can take your right palm here and slowly, gently feel that left side. Two rounds of breath. One more breath in. Slow exhale through the nose. As you inhale, gently bring the knees back to the chest. You just have a gentle squeeze, resetting the spine. Big inhale. Exhale, open the arms to the T, palms facing up, opening the knees about 90 degrees. Slowly dropping the knees to the left this time. Breathing to the right, emphasizing that right shoulder stays on the mat. Big inhale through the nose. Same thing, if you feel like you can take that right palm press, left palm press that right knee gently down. Two rounds of breath. One more breath in. Slow exhale. Inhale, gently bring the knees back to the chest. Give yourself one more squeeze here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I always like to end with happy baby. Use your peace fingers to grab your big toes, ankles or calves. Slowly send the legs to the sky. Breathe, feel the hamstring, maybe gentle sway side to side, maybe bending one knee at a time. Then big inhale. And as you exhale, slowly start to come down to our final resting pose. Thank you for your practice, everyone. See you next week.